Good morning, everybody. Today I'm here to discuss about humanity and intrinsic motivation and burning desire. So, mainly, this is a third step towards the longest speech marathon Guinness Book of World Record, and I don't know what time this takes. Let's see. But mainly today I'm discussing about the humanity, decision making, the personality. Is it personality more important or skills, character, values, vision, which is more important? Okay. So, and I'm also discussing about some of the some of the tips for the success. So now, my basic idea here is what exactly is this? Humanity is. I know, we know, everyone know humanity. We have Human Rights Commission in our country, but most of the people, I don't know, most of the people. About 60% of the people, they don't know exact definition of humanity. We say if some problem is happening, we say, hey, what man, he doesn't have any humanity. We say the things, but exact definition of humanity we don't know. We don't know means some people don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. Some are knowing, I don't know, but some people don't know. Some people don't know the exact definition of humanity. That's what I am trying to discuss today. But remember, humanity is helping the unknown without any expectation. Helping the unknown without any expectation is humanity. Helping the unknown. I don't know who he is. He's not my relative, he's not my friend, he is nowhere related to me. But I still do help him. And without any expectation from him is humanity. Believe me, there are about studies, they say the percentage of humanity in normal people is 95 to 96%. Normal people. I'm telling normal people. Normal percentage of humanity in the normal people is 95 to 96%, but it is decreasing since 2000. It is decreasing since 2000. So why it is decreasing? In almost 1990 onwards, the percentage of humanity in the world is decreasing. 1990 it is start decreasing, they say, and in 2000 it is still decreasing, and 2010, and now they are planning to do it on 2020. But they do say it is, earlier it was 98%. Remember, in 1990 it was 98%. Now it is 95 to 96%. So why I'm saying this about humanity and all? Very simple. Humanity is helping the unknown without any expectation. Without any expectation, I'm helping some person and I don't know him. He's not my relative. He's nowhere related to me. I don't know him who is, but I'm helping him. That is humanity. Okay, very clearly I'm saying. And every person, believe me, normal person has more than 95% of humanity. More than 95% of humanity. And the person who has humanity less than 85% is called as sadistic personality disorder. It is a psychiatric problem. So, and it is told that sadistic personality disorder. So remember, only things which are opposite to humanity is sadism. Very clearly, humanity, sadism. So now every person has 96, more than 95 to 96% of humanity. Rest of the 5% is 4 to 5% is the sadism. Now what I am trying to say is every person has a sadism. In other way, I am trying to say every person has a sadism of 4 to 5%, which is normal. What it can be, what this 4% sadism can be. We say in the schools, we do homeworks. Some 5 to 6 members who have not done the homework, and the teacher is punishing them. We enjoy that. That is a sadism. Okay, less than 4% I am saying. That is a sadism. That is also sadism. And sibling sadism. Sibling sadism. If you are a brother, you have a brother, elder brother. Those who are younger brother is getting punished by your parents. Elder brother enjoys. And say vice versa. When the elder brother is getting punished by his mistakes by the parents, and the younger brother enjoys. Same with the sisters also. That is called a sibling sadism. What I discussed in the school, you are done the homework, but someone has not done. When the teacher is punishing him, we enjoy some sort of sadism. Yes, yeah. That is friendship sadism. And the next comes administrative sadism. What is this administrative sadism? So in the administrative sadism, the administrator, in other way in the corporate language we say manager and employee, administrator and employee. I do always prefer to say it as an administrator and the employee. Administrator enjoys the problems given to the employee. See, sadism comes if he really has done mistake, if your administrator is troubling, that's not a problem. Okay, no one is worried about those things. But if the employee has not done any mistake, for example, it is most common in corporate sector and all, IT and all. So where the employees, lower staffs are being simply harassed, and the administrator enjoys it. And the administrator enjoys those things, scolding, giving more work, something like that, some sort of like, and he enjoys. Yes, for example, one employee says some work you have given, he is doing it day and night, and he has not gone home till 12 o'clock. Just I'm giving an example. That is definitely a sadism, and the administrator enjoys those type of sadism. I am telling the percentage. These are all okay. These are all okay. Some sort of okay things only, but you have to scale it. See, I am not the person who can scale the sadism, and I am not the person who can scale the humanity. It's you yourself have to grade it, and the psychiatrist can grade. That's not a problem. So for me, sadistic personality disorder administrators are the worst administrators. They don't care for the people. They don't care for the society. They don't care for the rules. They don't care for the police. They don't care for anyone, and they keep on doing the sadistic behavior. And believe me, this is really worst. And the first thing which comes to your mind in the humanity is, and it's a proud thing which I am trying to say, Indians have a humanity of more than 96 to 97%. Studies told them, and studies have said that in India the humanity is more than 96%. Remember, believe me, in India humanity is 96%. That's why a person is not related to anyone, is no one, and who studied in ashramas, who was doing the bus conductor job, becomes a superstar in India. A person, I don't want to take the name, but I'm talking about our superstar Rajinikanth sir. That means there is a value for the skills. There is a value for the character. There is definitely value for the skills, character, and your talent in India, I'm trying to say. So there is humanity. Similarly, our Kannada actor, rocking star, recent KGF hero, his father was a bus driver, still he goes for the job and he's working. and he's purely based on his talent. He don't have any of the godfathers, purely based on his talent, and he's achieving success. Why I'm discussing these things means there is a humanity in India. It is more than definitely more than any other country, I'm proudly saying, and it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm not saying admitting anything. It's my opinion. Okay. And the sadism is less than 4% is acceptable, and it should not. I'm not saying that sadism of more than 4% is dangerous, but these people are difficult to handle. These people are difficult to handle. So now the sadism and all, and yes, yeah. What do they say? See, whatever it may be, whatever may be the circumstances, whatever may be the situation, I do prefer it's with you. It's you who can make a difference. It's you who can reduce your sadism. It's you who can improve your humanity. So I'm mainly worried about the humanity. Humanity is helping the unknown person without any expectation is humanity. Helping the unknown person without any expectation is humanity. And India, it is surveys say that there is 95 to 96% of humanity persisting in every person in India. And it's my opinion, and so some of the studies do say. But what I'm trying to say, sadism, can we reduce this? And definitely we can reduce the sadism. And sadistic personality disorder are the worst administrators. And I don't want to take anything professors, HODs, administrators in the medical colleges. So I'm mainly worried about the medical colleges and the medical students, junior doctors and all. And this sadistic behavior of the administrators is very, very bad for the college, bad for the institution, bad for the students as well. Now, so one of the mail I received recently, and I have been told, sir, you have been telling about personality. What exactly? Personality, we can do it, no problem, sir. I can do a shaving, I can do haircuts, neat dress, tie, coat, suit, boots, and shoes, and a stiff and a body language, and I can create the personality. And you are saying your personality development, what is this? See, remember, personality is much needed and it is a basic thing, okay? But one more, I am all the videos I am telling about personality, yes, personality is needed. See, when you are an administrator, you need to look good, you need to look neat. That is very important. That is the first impressions or the last impressions. So you need to look good, you need to improve your personality. Exterior, definitely it is an exterior one only. Personalities are exterior only. Okay. When you dress something, tie, shoe, boot, and neat dressing, yes, definitely it builds up your personality. But what I'm trying to say, one story, I just want to say one story. And definitely it is in, we'll be discussing some other videos also, but I'm trying to say, but see, whenever you are saying something, if it is real, you definitely, it will touch your heart. So what I'm trying to say, recently, I went to the photo shop, I needed some passport size photos and all. I went to the photo shop, and they said that please, sir, I want to get one photo. Okay, he told, okay, one person was in front of me. He came with a jeans t-shirt. He took one photo and he came back. And I went to the shop with a neat dress shirt, and I went there with a suit, tie and all, because you know that in the passport you need to give a good photo. I went there and gave. And suddenly I came back, and this person, the person who has entered earlier than me, was speaking with the the Photoshop person, and he said, sir, can I put this color of suit to your body and this shirt, this color tie, and something they were doing, something. See, personality is exterior, and it can be done. I'm not saying it cannot be done, it can be done. And for that also, your encouragement, your wish, your decision, and your thinking your capabilities are required. But my perception has changed because of the last mail yesterday I received from the Philippines and Hungary and even Hong Kong also. There are some mails. They're saying that personality. You're always talking about personality, but it's just you just go there and you wear a nice costly suit, ties, and do some neat shaving and all, and you go and that's it. It will work with a good costly watches, something, okay, and costly dresses. That makes your personality. What big deal is there? What big deal? Definitely, what these people are saying is correct. Okay, but beyond the personality, there is definitely a value for the skills, value for your behavior. There is definitely value for your character. There is definitely values, and there are some middle class values. There definitely the value for those things also, and definitely there is definitely a value for your vision, and there is definitely a value for your dreams, ideas, thinking. So creative confidence, creativity. There is definitely value for those things also. The person who has a effective thinking, creative thinking, definitely he will be valued. And remember, there is one person, I don't want to take his name. He has a creating IQ of more than 300, and he is one of the highest paid creative art director in the world. I don't want to take his name. But why I'm saying these things means know matters to that extent. Only thing, you need to shape them. As far as you know about diamond, when it is unpolished diamond, it looks like a rock itself, and once it is polished, its values increase. Same wise, this personality development system training and learning about this personality development and improving your skills, improving your character, improving your values, improving your vision, improving your dreams, that makes you shine, that helps you to move forward in your life, that makes you to achieve success in your life, rather than personality alone itself. That's what I'm trying to say. Definitely personality is important, management skills are important, and everything. External personality and internal personality. So external personality, whatever you people are speaking, the costly boots, shoes, ties, and haircut and shaving and those things, those are all external personality features, but definitely they too matter. But what more matters in our life is internal personality, intrinsic personality. What do they call in our corporate language? Intrinsic personality. So I'm not going in detail about those things, but those are very much important, and still till now you have value for those things. That's what I'm thinking about the humanity. So I already told you, humanity is helping the unknown without any expectation is humanity. You value yourself. You give credit to yourself. For example, in these 100 days, you just take last 100 days. Did I do any help to the unknown without any expectation? That's it. If you're not done, no problem. Forget the past. You have a future ahead which you can still impact on. So, from tomorrow onwards, if you are able to do the help and the unknown without any expectation, that itself is a humanity. You grade it, no problem. From tomorrow onwards, if I am helping any of the unknown without any expectation, you make it to a date, write it in a journal. On this day, on this time, I helped the unknown without any expectation. Yes. For example, in 365 days, if you have same grading, it matters in that way only. If you have helped more than 365 people in 365 days, then your humanity percentage is 100%. Per day, one person I need to work. That is 100%. According to me, and it's my opinion. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I cannot grade it. The psychiatrist can grade it better. But what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to heal the world. In other way, I'm trying to save the humanity, help the unknown without any expectation. That is humanity. So what is sadism? Sadism is enjoying the problems of others is sadism. That's it. Very clear. Enjoying the problems of others, whether the problem is given you or someone has given, but you are enjoying it. That is sadism. Understood? So enjoying the problems of others and seeing happiness in the problems of others is sadism. Not 4% of the sadism is acceptable and it's normal, but more than 4% is dangerous, and 15% is extremely dangerous. Remember, 15% is extremely dangerous. Now, what I'm trying to say is, they were saying that yes, intrinsic personality. So its intrinsic personality is all about these management skills. Yes, management skills and intelligence. We all know intelligence. We all know that there are two types of intelligence. When you go to give UPSC paper, also there is general paper and specific paper. Likewise, similarly, intelligence is general intelligence and specific intelligence. Okay, very simple. There is nothing get confused anything about the intelligence. General intelligence, specific intelligence. Now, after reading my book, one person from Italy, I think so. Italy, he called me and he told, sir, what is this specific intelligence and general intelligence? Very simple. There is no need to worry about anything. Specific intelligences are common senses. What are these common senses? Let me share my story only. I was there in Mangalore, Rajeshwari College, where there are some trees, okay, and there was some canteen also, roadside canteen, and some tree, below the tree, but there was some canteen. And I used to go there and have a cup of tea. I asked, one day there was some crow sitting on the tree and some fall on my shirt, and I asked, see, you should put something such that whenever this birds comes and sits on the tree, it should not fall on the people who are your customers. She was very upset and she was very bad actually. And next day I went there and she suddenly, earlier we used to have this tape record cassette, and we used to have some brown colored some thread like thing which was there in the cassette. It used to move like this, A side, B side, like this. Okay, some sort of thing was there. Okay, earlier we used to have, and she has wrapped that on the trees. Believe me, after wrapping that on the tree, and the bird stopped sitting on that tree. It was like, this is a common sense, and this is a general intelligence. She has not gone for school, she has not gone to any college, she has not gone to any research institute, she has not gone to anywhere, but she has developed her common sense by trial and error. If I do this, this will go. Likewise, when you go to villages and you have farms and all, there is a habit of these wild animals coming to your farms, and they keep this fire ready. Okay, they keep fire ready, and they make sure that the animal comes and it goes without harming anything, like that. So these are all common sense, I am trying to say. Common general intelligence, the common sense things, and the management things, and the uncertainty of future can be solved by this common sense. For example, what is common sense means? What is this? Deal with problems. That's what my main idea and main motive is. Doctors, after becoming MBBS, after they have passed MBBS, they have a specific intelligence. They know how to treat the patient. They know how to manage in the emergency department. They know how to handle the emergency cases. They know everything. They have the specific intelligence. But they lack general intelligence. I'm not saying all of them they lack. Some people they lack. And that's why we need to train them in improving their personality and in improving their perception towards the management. So general intelligence and common sense. I'm not saying that doctors don't have common sense. No. I'm not admitting those things. But you train them in dealing with the problems, and you expose them in dealing with the problems, and you give a correct action plan how you can handle this situation, and you give an exposure to them, they definitely can handle the situation better. And see, when I'm talking about these things, I always say there's some specific terminologies in this management. Okay, so for example, fear of failure, fear of success, creative confidence. So what is this creative confidence? See, fear of failure is, if I do this project, if I do this work, if I give an injection to the patient dies. That is a fear of failing. Fear of success. There's a worst patient, especially if it happens in the government hospitals, and there will be an intern who has learnt some rib fracture was there. It has happened with me, in front of me only, and with me also. There was a road traffic accident, and the patient came to the casualty. I don't know how to take the name there, the casualty and all, but the patient came with a rib fracture. And we all read in the bold letters, the treatment for rib fracture is, as soon as you see the, one second, rib fracture is, with the needle you have to puncture those such that you have to give an airway through the lungs. That's what called as some, I don't remember exactly what does it. So just in case of rib fracture, there will be, lungs will be collapsed. So that's why what you have to need to do, you need to put a puncture here and put the catheter over there and give a breathing. That's what it is called as. Okay. Some air pockets will be blocked, some air embolism, something like that it's called. Okay. And my friend was there. He suddenly came. He's with the rib fracture. His lungs are collapsed. He suddenly came. He opened the lungs and he put the catheter, and he revived his respiration within 5 minutes. He was an intern. Even I was an intern at that time. So likewise, this is a confidence. Okay, this all comes with the confidence, and these are major things. Even the person who has done this respiratory medicine, okay, so he is not able to do such things, and he may become panic at that time, but my friend came and he did it. I'm not saying that he has saved the life, but these things comes with the confidence. Now, whenever you're working, you're in the public sector, you're treating the patient, it's better you need to have a confidence. General intelligence also is required along with the specific intelligence. So general intelligence, common sense, some of the common sense you need to handle. Some, if there is some, for example, some patients are there, 3 to 4 patients are there. One is very much, one patient is very much serious. You need to take that, prioritize the patient like this. Okay, so that's much important. So general intelligence, every person should know, including doctors, nurses, technicians, security guards. These things everyone should know. So when you take into consideration about the hospital, what are these general intelligence? So head end elevation, when you are shifting the patient, head end elevation, and when you are treating the debilitated patients, serious patients, you should give a head end elevation. That is the most important thing while you are shifting the patient. This is a common sense. This is general intelligence. I'm just giving the example. So everything is there in the book. So what I am trying to say these things means there are some things which are called as general intelligence, which everyone should know, and that is much needed, including the doctors, sisters, technicians, attenders. Everyone should know that general intelligence. They may not be knowing about the surgery, what is this way, what is this. That doctor should know. There is specific intelligence. So general intelligence, everyone should. What are those things? Okay, head and elevation. Okay. Now you are not taking the sample from the urinary catheter bag. You are not taking the stool sample from the urinary catheter bag. You are not taking the stool sample from the bag. Okay. Likewise, there are some general intelligence or general things which everyone should know. including maybe higher staff, lower staff, everyone should know. Okay, that's what is general intelligence. And so that's why I'm trying to say personality includes both intrinsic and extrinsic. I say it's my opinion. I'm again saying it's my opinion, and I'm thinking in that way. Personality includes both intrinsic and extrinsic. Extrinsic means morphologically how you look like. Okay, so just tie, stiff, body language, everything, that is extrinsic personality. Intrinsic personality includes this: intelligence, creativity, leadership qualities, performance, conflict management, time management, stress management, those things. Okay, intrinsic personality. So so that's why whenever intelligence comes to our mind in the hospital, specific, general. Specific intelligence will be known by, some things will be known by the sisters also, some things will be known by the technicians also, even some things will be known by even the attenders also. They are saying, okay, old patient is better than a new doctor. So likewise, we repeatedly seeing, repeatedly observing the things. Some things are specific, and some things are general. General, that is called as general intelligence, and it should be known by everyone. Now I am trying to say what better my book, Personality Development System, can do. So someone asked me, okay, recently, it is almost, this sector I mainly kept for answering the questions, and someone asked me in my mail that, so what is personality development system, is a training or it is a coaching? What is the difference between training and coaching? So I told, totally spelling mistake, there is nothing difference. His mail was like that. I don't know his name, some English name, I don't remember his name also. But question was very nice actually, whatever he is saying. See, there is two things. Before going to training and coaching, I go for memorizing and understanding. So forget the training and coaching, you keep that side, we'll discuss later. Okay. Now I just want to understand you people about memorizing and understanding. One more question has been asked about this memorizing and understanding to me through the mail. I don't remember the country name. I don't know, some European country it is. Okay, where some near Brazil. I don't know exactly. Exact name I'm not remembering. Okay, and he said, "Sir, I'm able to memorize the things. I'm a student and I'm a graduate. Till now, I've just given exams after memorizing the things. From memorizing the things, I have given the this one. So, what exactly this memorizing and understanding? I can memorize the things, but sometimes I fail. But I'm not able to get the result what I am expecting. Whatever is there in the books, I'm going to write it down. Whatever is there, that I am going to write it down, but I am not getting the marks." And same, and this I have to say, it is from one more person from India, and that too from the Punjab, and he has asked, "Sir, my son, he does everything, memorizing everything, he says everything, and whenever he goes to exam, he writes down, he gets confused between some of the things and he writes exactly opposite of the things what he has to write, and he gets lesser marks." So two stories I have to say, memorizing and understanding, two stories I have to say. And we have heard actually, where you people have heard it, and remember, it's nothing, no one, it's a story told to me by my teacher, it's a story told to me by my teachers, that's it, and my parents rather than, and it is nothing like, it's not, I think when you are in school also, they told you also. So it's a story, it's a simple damn story. And just you can, for understanding, for memorizing and the understanding. Ratta marna or samajna in Hindi. And so what is exactly these things? See, memorizing is whatever you're reading, you're the same lines memorizing. And what is this problem with memorizing? The student was there. There was one first chapter was on the family and second chapter was on the animals. And first chapters, first standard or second chapter still it is there, and it has been told to us by our teacher. So what exactly he is saying? So there was a family. I have a father, I have a mother, I have sisters. Likewise, the chapter goes like that. The next chapter, there are so many animals, and of which I like the animal is tiger, and it has 4 legs, 1 tail, 2 eyes, 1 mouth, one nose, somewhere like that. It has a nail, something like that. Okay. And the student after memorizing, he went to the exam, and in the exam he confused animal for the father. You are thinking the first question which comes to in the exam is about father or mother, something like that. And while writing he wrote, there are so many animals. He write, there are so many. I love so many. I have so many fathers. I have so many animals. I have so many fathers, of which my father has 4 legs, 1 tail, 2 eyes, like this. So what I am trying to say, in the place of animal he has wrote the father. Is it his problem? No. Memorizing, he has not understood the concept. Animal means these things it will have. He has not seen the picture. Pictorial thinking, that is what I am trying to understand. Pictorial thinking is very much needed in understanding the situation. Pictorial thinking. They say pictorial thinking, pictorial understanding. Animal, tiger, that picture should come to your mind. Pictorial thing. Your father picture should come to your mind. But he has simply memorized, and he wrote, I have so many fathers, of which I like 1 father. That father has 4 legs, 1 tail, 2 eyes, like that. It's happened. And you can see, and again in the comments you don't ask me that whether this story happened or not. But I'm trying to make people understand about what is the difference between memorizing and understanding the situation. Okay, memorizing and understanding the topics, basically. Now, what I'm trying to say is, memorizing is yes, of course, it is definitely much important, but understand and memorize. Pictorial thinking, that is a much needed and most expected, and that is which will help you in improving your personality, improving your marks. This is mainly for the students actually. And this is the story I heard it in the internet. And that story is that you need to have a good understanding to have a good marks. So the story I heard it in the internet. I don't know if the story really happened or not. Our US President Obama has visited to the Japan. So, and the Japanese president was not knowing the English, and Obama, and he took some translators and English experts. He told, sir, don't worry, so you just need to memorize only 2 lines. That you just make sure that you handle 1 or 2 in 2 minutes. Then you don't know, the translators will be there, everything will be fine. As soon as he enters, you manage for 1 or 2 minutes. For that you need just 2 lines. One is, how are you? And the second line is, me too, thank you. So how are you mean, how are you? Then the reply will be, whenever some person asks, how are you? I am fine, thank you. How about you? So me too, thank you. So likewise, okay. I'm fine, thank you. So me too. That's it. Me too, thank you. So then, how are you? Me too, thank you. So the 2 lines. How are you? Me too, thank you. How are you? Me too, thank you. The Japanese president, prime minister is doing the memorizing. How are you? Me too, thank you. How are you? Me too, thank you. As soon as the Obama sir landed in the Japan, our Japanese Prime Minister forgot the words. He asked, "Who are you?" In front of everyone meeting. "Who are you?" You know that our Obama sir is very much has this common sense, and he can manage the things. So he told, he saw his wife Michelle. Me, I am Michelle's husband. He told me, I am Michelle's husband. Then second line he was, yes, let this, me too, thank you. Then it was, me too, thank you. So initially, who are you? He told, yeah, you, me, Michelle's husband. And he told, me too, thank you. Whole media, whole crowd was laughing. So likewise, this is the problem that comes to you when you do the just memorizing without understanding. What exactly these things are happening? What exactly this problem is? For that he told, see, there are two things which you have to remember in memorizing understanding. So pictorial thinking. So you need to understand. So that's what I was telling, this personality, external personality and internal personality, extrinsic and intrinsic personality. The person who has understood it better will execute his both external and internal personality better. So that's what I'm trying to say. And then he told, okay, no problem. So that's what the difference between memorizing and understanding the situation. Then one question has been asked, so this is the difference. And training and coaching. Training is simple. See, coaching, you do lectures for one or two, some workshops, something, coaching, okay. Coaching and training. Training is important rather than coaching. Training, you do train. You yourself are involved in that situation. You yourself are involved in that situation, and you need to train. Training is a better word rather than giving coaching. Coaching is just like spoon feeding, but I prefer training is a better word. And personality development, remember, personality development system book is a training guide, not a coaching guide. It's a training guide. That means they say while swimming, fishes are taught about the depth of ocean, and while flying, the birds are taught about the height of the sky. They themselves have to fly. The fishes themselves have to swim. That means the personality development system is it is a guide, it is a book which gives you the, if you are a fish, it gives you the depth of the ocean. If you are a bird, it gives you the height of the sky. But you yourselves have to fly if you are a bird. You yourself have to swim if you are a fish in the ocean. Birds in the sky. So that's what. Just personality development. They say everything is there in the personality development system. Yes, everything regarding success is there in the personality development system book. Yes, it is there. But we only can provide, if you are a fish and if you want to swim in the ocean, we only can provide the depth of the ocean. And if you are a bird, we just can give you the height of the sky. But you yourself have to swim, you yourself have to fly. So what exactly these things mean? Yes. Creative confidence. Creative confidence means, for example, if you are doing on what, for example, one project you are doing, some function you are doing, and you say, sir, these type of red color flowers, they should come here, yellow color flowers, they should come here. Likewise, if you say, and it will look, see, sir, and suddenly your higher official says, what red color? Hey, it cannot come there, and your idea will die. Remember, death of an idea is worse than a death of a person or human being. Death of an idea, I am saying. Death of an idea is worse, and remember, it is equivalent to about the death of 1 lakh or more than 1 lakh of people. One idea, I am saying. Death of an idea is equivalent to a death of 1 or 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh people, because one idea can change the life of 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh of people. What is this idea? What you are speaking idea? I don't know. See, idea. Sir Thomas Alva Edison is invented the bulb. He changed the life of whole world. So likewise, death of an idea is more worse than the death of a human being. And I am giving just a grade. The death of an idea is equivalent to the death of more than 1 lakh of people. Whatever idea, whatever thinking is coming, that is the creative confidence. Whatever you are creatively thinking, you should have a confidence in it, and you should perceive it, and you should take that forward in your life, such that it will help the other. It should help the others. That's what they're trying to say. So, have faith in your idea. Basic thing, believe in yourself. First, you believe in yourself, have faith in your idea, and such that you can bring the change to the society. Heal the society. That's what they're trying to say. And there is a saying, fear of success, and that we all know that unche ped, forest, in the forest, that the taller and straight trees are first cut, and it is in our corporate language, it is called as tall poppy syndrome. Poppy flowers, poppy flowers. In that, one tall poppy will be first cut. Tall poppy syndrome. So that's what is about fear of success. If I achieve this success, and the people will say, yeah, he is not worth of that success. He's simply achieving. And remember, criticism, that's I have to tell. Criticism, there are 100 out of 100, 99 people will criticize you. They laugh at you. They laugh at your idea. Remember, really, they laugh at you. They laugh at your idea. Whatever you are saying is wrong. Whatever you're thinking is wrong. They laugh at your idea. They laugh at your creative thinking. They laugh at your work. Okay. But the people, and I'm already told you, death of an idea is equal to death of more than 1 lakh of people, because it can change the life of lakh of people. That's why the people will laugh at your idea. Then you realize, I'm doing a social service. They are laughing at me, so their health is improving, their mind is improving, their brain is getting strong, and it's my contribution in making their brain stronger. It's my contribution in making their brain relaxed, such that they are laughing at my ideas. Okay, that should be your motive. That should be your thinking. That's how you have to improve. Okay, tall poppy syndrome, fear of success. This fear so many people will have, especially when you are in hostel, you came to know about these things. But better what I'm trying to say, tall poppy syndrome. Don't worry, it's a fear of success. Okay, when I achieve this success, what will be my fate? For example, if some person who is doing in the serials, if he receives an actor, I'm telling. So if he is working in the serial, if suddenly one film offer comes to him, and if he goes and act in that film, he is a fear of success. If he goes and acts in the movie film, and he won't be able to have an opportunities in the serials. So that's a fear of success. That is tall poppy syndrome. There are in the garden there are tall poppy flowers, you know that. And there is one tall poppy flower which will be cut first. Again, same place in the forest also. There are in the forest, unche or seedhe ped pehle karte hai. Yeah, this we have learned in our schooling. Okay, likewise, same. Okay, same. So the tall and straight trees are first cut. Okay, but don't worry about those things. It's a common. Don't worry. Fear of success is also normal, but you need to handle the situation. I have spoken about these things, fear of success and all. So, death of an idea is very, very worst thing. So, you need to perceive and improve those ideas. That is very important. That's what I'm trying to say actually. So, perceive and improve your idea. So, now, yes. I have been asked, I have told in my last videos also, again, for example, somewhere around in a week, I receive at least 2 to 3 mails regarding why I am doing this, what I am gaining by doing these videos, what is exactly why I am exactly doing these videos, what exactly the use of these videos. And some people have asked me. See, I am doing these videos for myself, not to get any rewards, not to get any recognition, not to prove to anyone. I am doing these videos not to get any rewards, not to get any recognition, not to prove anyone. I am doing by myself. It is my intrinsic motivation. It is my intrinsic motivation that's saying me that you should do these videos. At least there are, for me, my video, there will be at least 5,000 to 6,000 viewers. At least in that, at least 50 people, if they change, if they understand my video, they can spread it to another 500 people. If they share with the in their surroundings with the 10 people, it will be 500. It is a geometric progression. That's what I'm trying to say. So please try to understand. So it is whatever may be the situation, whatever may be the consequences, it is your intrinsic motivation that says. Extrinsic motivation is meditation, playing, singing, your parents, your friends, all are extrinsic. And I already told Bobby syndrome, and when you are in success, no one is with you. So there is alone at the top. A saying in English. There is a saying in English. There will be alone on the top. So that's a good only. So at that time you need an intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation, that means, no, I have to do these things. I have to help the people. I have to improve the minds of the people. I have to make the people understand what exactly these things are. For example, today I am talking about humanity. Humanity is helping the unknown without any expectation. If this, so many people don't know that this is humanity. Okay, helping the unknown without any expectation is humanity. If you tell this everyone, remember, you start telling this for the school children, for the school students, college students, juniors, doctors, UGs, undergraduates, postgraduates, junior doctors and all. If they help, basically the change will come from the youngsters only. If they help, start helping, and some might have done it and they don't know that is humanity exactly. If those people who are doing it, they will double it. If those people who are not doing it, they begin to do the humanity work. That definitely they will help them to move forward in their life and to move far. That takes them very, very far. So why this? The person who has intrinsic motivation, burning desire. Burning desire, what is that burning desire? That burning desire, yes, I need to achieve this success. Yes, MBBS seat, I need to take whatever may be the situation, whatever may be the consequences. Out of 24 hours, I read 18 hours. Only reading I will do. I will take an MBBS seat. That is the intrinsic burning desire. He will be reading continuously. He will work hard and he will take the seat. That is what his burning desire is all about. The person who has a burning desire, you can never ever stop him. You can never ever trouble him. Remember. So general and specific intelligence. So this is in management, and the person who has an intrinsic motivation, he motivates by himself. And there is one more thing I just want to add. Because he's some psychiatrist, I don't know his name exactly, I forgot his name, but he has told that you need to feel good to look good. Very simple. Feel good to look good. Simple. Okay. There is a saying. I saw it in some India's Next Top Model. Some Rabu Ratnani something. He's a very famous photographer. He said in that MTV show, India's Next Top Model, he said you need to feel good to look good. Definitely that's there. Feel action. You need to feel good to do a good action. Understood? You need to feel good to look good. You need to feel good to do a good work. Understood my concept now? Very simple thing. Very simple. It's a psychiatric trick. But I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not giving any treatment of psychiatry. I'm not speaking anything about the psychiatric treatment or anything, that you have to go to the psychiatrist only and you take the treatment, tablets, everything that the psychiatrist can give. But my point of view, my I'm worried about these junior doctors, undergraduates, postgraduates, and the doctors. So what is this? What they are trying to say is, you need to feel good to look good. Feeling and FA, I say it as FA. Feeling good, actions are good. Okay, I'm not feeling well. Okay, so you do bad action. My point of view is, he told you need to feel good to do a good action. And I also told one more. He's a psychiatrist. I don't remember the exact name and all. He's a US psychiatrist. Okay. And in the India's Next Top Model this show in the MTV, I heard Mr. Thipperudraswamy saying that you need to feel good to look good. Okay. Whenever the action comes, you need to feel. Your feel comes. Okay. Feeling, action. It's a very simple concept. Very simple concept. Very simple concept. The feeling good will be feeling good will comes to you when you do the good work. Okay. So what they're trying to say, feeling first you need to feel good, then you can do the good action. But what I am trying to say is vice versa. You do good action, definitely you will feel good. Good action, definitely you will feel good. So you need to feel good to look good. Feeling, action. So when you are feeling good, when your feels are good or valued, you will feel good and you will do the good action. What I am trying to say is, you do the good action, good work will definitely make you feel better, feel good, and your feeling will be better. It's a vice versa I am trying to say. Because why this is I am saying? You are feeling good is about 2 or 3 times in a year. If you do like that, I am feeling good. Yes, you can do only 2 to 3 times in a year, and then you are able to do actions, good actions, only 3 to 4 times in a year. So 3 to 4 times in a year you are feeling good, and you will do the good actions only on these days. And there is one more entity called as lizard mind. Lizard mind. Yes. What is this lizard mind? Lizard mind or lazy mind. It's a very negative mind. Okay, negative, very. In psychiatrists they call it as lizard mind. So I'm trying to explain you in one way. So you need to feel good to look good. Good feel, good action, good feel, good work. But what I am trying to say, good action will definitely makes you to feel good. So in a year you may be feeling good only 2 to 3 times. So feeling good and doing good action is only, it will be 2 to 3 times. So better you do good action, good feel. So that can be done many times in a year. So what happens? This lizard mind, lizard thinking or lazy thinking, in other way to say. It is just like a lazy brain, a fear brain. Lizard brain, lazy brain, fear brain, they are all same. Okay. For example, lizard brain, a lazy brain, a fear brain. If you say that I will do this work, this lazy brain or fear brain will say that don't do it. Don't do it. I still remember my grandmother was singing one song. I just want to sing that song, definitely. Yeah, it will be refreshment for you also. I say it's a Telugu song, okay, and it's a very beautiful song. So it explains you the lizard mind better. Really, it's very. See, whenever I'm saying, when you are talking is real, when your concepts are real, when your writings are real, it will definitely touch. So reality, fakeness will not stand in front of reality. So reality, the trueness, the smell of the soil of your behavior, your culture, and your writing reality that touches. Again, for the people who are preparing for IAS also, I am trying to say, when you have real answers, your own answers, you won't forget those answers, and that will be definitely valued. That will be definitely valued. In MBBS also, I am trying to tell to the people, students, write a real answers. Don't try to use guides. Don't use those things. So write a real, your own answer. You search it, you find it, you write it. You will won't forget. Okay. So that's what I always prefer. Real answers this time. So this song I have to find. I'm excited. I don't know what people say about it and all. But it's a Telugu song, very good song, and I enjoy it actually. And she used to sing. Maybe it is there in Kannada also. I don't know. I saw it in the YouTube that it's there in Kannada also, and maybe in your language it can be there. But in Telugu, and it is sung by my grandmother Baraka. It's a very beautiful song. Katlakaporatimma kadapunastadamma Katlakaporatimma kadapunastadamma Nilakaporatimma nidarvastadamma Nilakaporatimma nidarvastadamma Katlakaporatimma kadapunastadamma Nilakaporatimma nidarvastadamma Tinekdaratimma ante salamayamma Tinekdaratimma ante salamayamma Katlakaporatimma kadapunastadamma Nilakaporatimma nidarvastadamma Tinekdaratimma ante salamayamma. It's a very beautiful song. I want to tell you the meaning also so that you can enjoy it. It's a very beautiful song. Katlakaporatimma means, earlier it was ancient times, even they were poor enough. Okay, they were poor and they used to bring sticks. In that time it was sticks, they used to put it into this fire and they used to cook actually. Okay, so Katlakaporatimma, go and get the sticks for the preparing the food. He says, no, I have a stomachache. Katlakaporatimma kadapunastadamma. I'm having stomachache. I can't go. Mother saying to the son actually, okay, Timma is a son, mother saying to the son, Katlakaporatimma kadapunastadamma. No, I have a stomach need, so I cannot go and get the sticks for preparing the food. Nilakaporatimma, go and get some water. Nilakaporatimma nidarvastadamma. So he's saying, I'm feeling sleepy. Go and get water. No, I'm feeling sleepy. So after some time, she prepares the food and she calls him, come and you have your lunch. He says, okay, yeah, that's enough. I'll come and eat. So it's a song. It's a folk song. It's a very good song, and it has so much meaning. So this lazy mind, that Timma's mind was a lazy mind, lizard mind, or fear mind. Whatever you're trying to say, whatever you're trying to do, it will make you, no, you can't do it, don't do it. It will give you the reason, and it says, no, it stops your ideas, it kills your ideas, it kills your confidence. Very worse, very bad, and some psychiatrists describe it as a lazy mind, lizard mind, fear mind. But I say it's a very worst mind. Okay, no problem. So it's like that. We give reasons and we don't do the work. That is what is called as lazy mind, lizard mind, or fear mind. Now, so this is, of course, it's a safe mind. Safe mind. It doesn't allow you to take the risks. Lizard mind. It's a safe mind. It doesn't allow you to take the risks. Don't any risk. Just keep on walking. That is called as a lizard mind or lazy mind. So, what does this lizard mind make? It makes you very lazy and failure. Definitely, lizard mind takes you to failure. 100%. That is for sure. 100% lizard mind or lazy mind takes you to failure. Okay. Yes. Yeah. What does this exactly mean? Yes. Dance of denying. Other word for that is dance of denying. Denying. Whatever you say, they deny. It's called dance of what is the work needed, you won't do it. It's called as dance of denying. Lizard mind, lazy mind, fear mind. The katlakaporating ma kadepnastadamma nilakaporating ma nidarvastadamma tinekadareting ma ante salamayamam. So it's like that. It's dancing, okay? Dance of denying, dance of denying. He's not ready to do the work, but he simply says denying. I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do this. He gives reasons. Another word. And why I'm trying to say, different books and different psychiatrists describe in different words. Whatever they are describing the same thing in different words. That's it. But you should know all the things. Okay, so it's called, everything is there. Everything is there in the book on personality development system.